Hi again. Now we have an exercise on the dual-dimensional array using a scanner. Over here I will use the same compiler, online compiler, the one we used before, and you can find it also in the first video about the scanner. Okay, now we have an exercise. It's about a two-dimensional array scanner. He's asking me to write a Java code in order to perform the following. Create the following two-dimensional arrays. Okay, I have two-dimensional array. So I have three arrays. Okay, each one of them has a different data type. Okay, these different data types, it's not a big deal. It's the same. You have to deal with it the same in the same for loop, in the same scanner, and the same structure. The first array, it's names. Names for sure, it's what? String. Okay, after that it's an age. Age, it's what? Integer. Keep in mind that they have the same size, 2 by 3, 2 rows, 3 columns. The last array, it's grades. It has 2 rows and 3 columns. He is asking you also to fill up this array using a user. Okay, so the user can put in these values. Okay, now over here I will create a for loop in order to fill it up with different data type: string 1, integer 1, and a decimal or double 1. So creating that for loop, it's the same as before. We have to use the same instructions we used before. I will open the compiler now. Okay, I have this compiler. For sure I'm going to use a scanner, so I have import. This is the most important one. It's lowercase. Import java .util.scanner. Okay, over here there is a very well-known mistake that people used to write import.java. It doesn't work. It's import java.util.scanner. Now I have a new scanner to define here. So it's scanner s, let's name it, equal new scanner. Or this time I will change the name of the scanner to show you it doesn't matter if you change it. So I have scanner scan equal new scanner system.int. Okay, I have the scanner and it's ready for use. Now I have to declare an array. The first array is what? It's a string array. It's made up of 2 rows, 3 columns, and names. So I have an array over here. Okay, so it's a string double array names equal new string of how many rows? 2 rows, 3 columns. The first one is the rows, the second one is the columns. Okay guys, over here I declared the array data type what? String. So now I will create a for loop to fill it up. The first for loop is for the rows. For int I equals 0 is initialization, and I have I, which is the limit of the array, I less than names dot length. Okay, I have I plus plus. This one is for rows. The second one, the nested one, it's for columns. For I will initialize another counter called j equals 0. J less than the length of the columns, which is names of I dot length. Okay, and over here I have j plus plus, not I plus plus, because people used to write I plus plus over here and it makes an error, and it's a runtime error, hard to find it out. Okay, I have the for loop ready. Now I will start filling the values of the array. First of all, you have to remember that names is a string array. So if it's a string array, so I will fill it up by names of I, j. I have this machine called for loop. It will pass by every value in the array, which is ij. This is the point that I and j controlling the function. Equal. Now I will use the scanner. Scan dot next line. Okay. The user will start filling the values, but what values? He doesn't know what kind of values he must put. So please don't forget to write the user instruction, which is very important. The software will run without it, but the user will not know how to use it. Okay, so I have system.out.print, enter your name. Okay, I'll enter the student name because we are working an array, it's not a personal software, so it's a student name. Now I have to fix up the scanner name. Its name is scanner. Okay, and now I have the first array. So the second array is gonna be the same. What you have to do is just to copy the for loop, and you have to create another array. In the second array, is asking me to enter the age of that student. So over here, I will put int age. Now I have a new array called age of type int equal new int of the same size as the previous one. It's 2, 3. Okay, I will take the for loop and print it. The same thing, the same function and the same methods over here, except some names. Okay, over here you have to change the name of the array. It's not name anymore, it's age. And you have to remember that the user's instruction is for age. Enter the students. Okay, enter the student's age or name or student name. It doesn't matter over here, the grammar mistakes, because it's coding. Okay, so I will take age. Now simply I have the second array. The second array, it's an integer array. I have to change the scanner over here into int, not line, because it's not int anymore. Okay, so scan.next int. Now over here, names.length, names of I.length, it works because the array names and age have the same size, but it's preferable to write age because they doesn't belong to this array. Okay, so I will put age over here and age over here. Now it's perfect, I think. We can check later. We can check later if it will work with a capital I, not small I, or not. And after that we will fix up the errors. As you know, errors may happen. Okay, the third array is grades, and we have in the array over here we have a double array, so it's double array. Okay, we have a double array over here, so it's 2 rows, 3 columns, double. It's called grades equal new double of 2 rows, 3 columns, the same as before. Okay, the same step. I will paste the previous one. As we said before, names.length, it works because they are the same size, but I prefer to write it grades because it sounds better and it looks better. Okay, so this one also, grades. I will fill up now the grades of the student, not name. So I have over here grades and here I have to fill up the grades. Okay, now there's a big difference between this one. This one, it's a grade, just a text inside a sentence. But this one means a lot. It is the whole array. So I'm going to fill it up with a double values, not line or integer. So I have dot next, double, and the double D is capital. Okay, with empty parameters for sure. Now I have the three arrays. Okay, you can fill it up by everything. So we still have the output. Before printing the output, you have to see and check what's the format of this. So over here, I have the values of the first array over here. I have the values of the second array beside it. So over here, okay, over here, I have the name. Okay, then I have the age over here. So they are beside each other. After that, we have the double at the end. Because they are beside each other on each line, so they are in the same system.out.print. You have to write the three array values in the same system.out.print for each round. For example, for 0, 0, I will write this one for names, for years, and for double values. Now I will go to apply it. It is the same for loop. Instead of filling it up, I will print it up. That's it. It's very small difference, which is only an extra for loop. That's it. Okay. Now over here, I will paste the for loop. For int I equals 0. Now I can keep it names because it's the same size, and I'm going to print. So this for loop, it doesn't refer to any specific array. It's for all of them. All of them. So now no need for this line. It's system.out.print. First of all, he's asking you to print the name. Okay, S1 has. It means that this is the first name. So I will write names of J. Okay, so I have concatenation here with a text called has. Okay, plus inside the has, beside it I have a comma. I have to write it then space. Plus, guys, the space must be between double quotation, not outside the quotation, because outside the quotation it's useless. It does nothing. Okay, now I have the age. So plus age of J plus 1 years old. Years old and got. Years old and got. It's a single sentence after the age. Okay, it's years old and got. After that, I have a colon. Then I will close by double quotation. Now I will add the last value, which is the grades. Grades of J. That's it. Finish. I have to check the end of the code. Okay. Over here it ends properly. Yes. Yes, it's a good code, I think. Okay, starting here, grades of IJ. Now I will run it. Okay. Okay, I have run over here. Okay, it looks nice software. Run. Okay. Now it's running. We have to wait a little bit because it's online. Okay, enter student name. Okay, let's use S1 the same as SS, second one, S3, S5 plus 4, whatever it is. It's just a name. As you know, guys, it's 2 by 3 array. 2 by 3, it means 6 values. So I have over here 6 values. So the last one gonna be S6 or as you like, but the point that we have 6 values for each array. So now he's asking me about the age of the first student. I will put it 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and the last one is 15 years old. He's asking me about the grade, student grade, so it means I will start with the first student grade. Let's say it's 90. Okay. No, it's 90. The second student is 91, 92, 93, and 94.6. Keep in mind it's a decimal, so it's a double. It accepts double. It accepts integers also, but integers cannot accept double values. So, and the last one, 94.6. Okay, finish. S1 has 10 years old. Okay, I have the output over here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I have 6 values for all of the array. Thank you for listening and goodbye.